Get back inside.
Vampires, Gangsters, and Michael B. Jordan playing twins. Sinners has everything except restraint. If you don't have 2 hours and 17 minutes, don't worry, I watched Sinners so you don't have to. By the by, I'm the movie guy and let's start this video. Sinners starts strong with an unsettling scene before turning the clock back a day in order for us to see how Samuel got in a predicament. See, he showed up clearly distressed and hurt back at his father's church, who made him swear to stay away from singing forever and turn to the Lord. Just a day before, he was a happy man, going out with his guitar and his two twin cousins, both played by Michael B. Jordan. The Smokestack twins just came back from Mississippi from Chicago. They did some work for Capone, but they prefer the devil that they know, so the plan is to open a juke bar here with music, gambling, food, and the grand opening is tonight. Rushed, but they'll manage. Their reputation precedes them, so when Smoke shoots two bums who were stealing his liquor from his wagon, well, I know that these guys were bad news. Now Smoke, he seems fearless, but Stax seems like a true promoter. See, with Samuel singing the blues so well, now Stax only convinces one harmonica player to join them, he also gets a bouncer, and they have everything in order, almost. He convinces them with the help of Irish beer and money, God bless them, and then he gives the people at the train station a nice sneak peek into the music that they will have tonight. The people love it. Stax is also a ladies' man, he knows how to please women, but Mary, well, she isn't that pleased with him. She claims that Stax let her out and dry. Stax is dismissive, so I guess he did kinda do it. Smoke, he's a bit different. He returns to his girlfriend's house with flowers, but they were for their dead kid. He offers her a cooking job at the juke, which she accepts. He's still not over her, and he admits that it hurts to be back here. Now, with a property bought, food, drinks, a band, and a cook hired, they are ready for their grand opening. And if the beginning scene is anything to go by, things will get messy. Close by, a man calls for help, claiming to be hunted by Indians. He needs protection. He convinces a couple to let him into their house in exchange for gold. The Indians come for him, but the couple don't give him up. They are warned but don't listen. When the full moon comes, the Indians leave, and the man feasts on the couple. We got some From Dusk Till Dawn vibes here. That was the end of Act 1. I'm going to take a short break and offer up my thoughts. I absolutely adore Western movies or movies set a long time ago, and Sinners is set in 1932, so it's basically a Western of sorts. Ryan Coogler is one of the best directors working today, and I absolutely love the dialogue thus far in the movie, but also the production design, which is at a very high level. Needless to say, the Smokestack twins farm aura for days in every scene, and in only 40 minutes, I think that these are the coolest characters ever and want to base my life off of them. Let's move on. The party starts and the drama does as well. Mary comes in and her and Stax have a heart-to-heart. Stax loves her, but he wants her to be saved, something which would never happen with him. On the outside, the twins are tough. They have money and now a plan to make something for themselves, but inside they are broken. And I love broken people. Sammy has a real gift. In the beginning, we are told of people whose music abilities are so pure that they can bring spirits of past and future forth, but they also bring trouble with them. In a psychedelic scene that I thought disrupted the rhythm, Sammy starts singing, bringing forth a rocker and a DJ spirit, some autotune, and a literal "the roof is on fire" moment. His gift also brought forth the vampires from earlier. They say money is the root of all evil. That is prophetic here. The twins didn't really earn that much money from the night. A lot of money is just plantation money, not US dollars, and they need funds. The vampires arrive, all dressed up well and ready to play some music and spend some cash, but Smoke sends them away. Mary and Stax devise a plan to see if the white men are good and if their money can be taken. Mary goes to talk to them and takes 2 gold coins from them. All of a sudden, the white man's eyes turn red and she tries to run away, but it's too late as they jump her. All hell breaks loose to some of the best sounding music on the background. The intensity just gets higher and higher with every passing minute until it reaches a boiling point. Mary convinces Stax to go in the back for some private time, wink wink, after giving him the 2 gold coins. The guard gets attacked by the vampires, a customer uses loaded dice and then cuts someone on the face with a blade. Smoke comes in and beats him down and he needs his brother. When he bursts in on Mary and Stax, Mary has already killed Stax by biting him. See, she was turned into a vampire herself by the white folk. Smoke unloads 2 clips into her, but she doesn't die. She warns them that she will kill every one of them before escaping. Alright, we're at the midpoint, let's compose ourselves and share some thoughts. I definitely did not expect for Stacks to die, especially not this early, but that's why it's such a huge swerve. The tension has been escalating ever since the beginning, and I'm curious where they go from here. It's just been a masterful work of storytelling thus far. The soundtrack has also been incredible. The blues sung here in Sinners is, well, incredible. Let's continue. Smoke is stricken by grief, but Annie, his ex-girlfriend, knows all about the occult world. He warns Smoke to toss Stax's body outside, but of course it doesn't happen. Still, she does manage to convince Smoke that something paranormal is indeed happening. The guard that was killed, he returns and wants an invitation into the club. He's not allowed in, but when Smoke moves his hand out of the doorframe, he's immediately attacked. Stax comes too, but as a vampire. Annie throws some pickled garlic in his face and he also exits the bar. The plan is simple now, just wait them out until morning, right? Right, the continuation is pretty slow. They must now prepare their weapons, which are wooden stakes, garlic, silver, normal vampire killing things. They also have plenty of conversations with the vampires from the outside, and even though they are tempted to walk out, they never do. They all eat some garlic in order to test if one of them has been secretly bitten. Importantly, Annie says that if they want to free the vampires, they have to kill them, or else they will roam the earth forever. I was actually wondering how the vampires were going to get into the club, but the answer is simple: psychological torture. They play with the minds of the people inside until one of them cracks and invites them in, and then all hell breaks loose. The vampires storm the club and they have a confrontation with the heroes. Of course, there are so many more vampires, so they have an advantage. The heroes takes down some, but not many, and Stax turns Annie. Smoke promised before this to make sure that Annie would be liberated, so he impales her heart with a wooden stake. The vampire leader admits to only wanting Sammy, but they will not give him away freely, so they fight in order to give Sammy a chance to escape the club and make a break for it. There's only Sammy and Stax left, and things aren't looking good for them. Smoke is fighting Stax, it's twin versus vampire twin, and Sammy is fighting the vampire leader. In the end, the good guys get an advantage as Smoke has the upper hand on Stax and then comes in just in time to finish the vampire leader and save Sammy. At the same time, it's sunup, so the sun burns the other vampires away. And there's still 20 minutes left, so something more should be happening, right? I may have got caught up, but I'm pretty sure that this is the end of Act 2 and I don't know what's the plan for Act 3. Let's talk a little bit about performances. Michael B. Jordan is a real superstar here, playing two different characters and making both feel distinct from one another. That's an amazing feat from him. Taron Egerton plays the vampire leader. He's also scary and unsettling. There's absolutely no complaints to be had in the performance department. Let's finish this. For Smoke, there isn't really a whole lot to do now. He sends Sammy away in his car and prepares his guns. You see, white folk from the clan come now to hunt him and his brother down, so he gets all the guns from his car and kills everyone. He gets shot in the abdomen and sees his kid and Annie before giving up and joining them in the afterlife. For Sammy, he returns home and his father makes him swear that he will never sing again. But he doesn't. He takes the card and leaves home forever, and then becomes one of the best musicians of all time. And 60 years later, he meets Stax and Mary. Smoke couldn't kill Stax. He made him promise to never ever come after Sammy. And then comes the naked truth. For Sammy, it was the best night ever, as he sang for the first time, he fell in love, and he fought. For Stax, it was also the best night ever, as it was the final time with his brother, his final time seeing the sun, and for a moment, both of them were free with their loved ones, and they go their separate ways. And just like that, problem solved. How did the sheriff explain all of the corpses in the bar that night? Bet he thought it was just a rowdy Saturday night. Sinners is a great movie that could have been incredible. The story is very well written, emotional, somewhat original, and unexpected if you don't look at the trailer. It also stars some plot points that it never finishes, like the Indian plot point and the final battle against the KKK just had no business being here except for maybe giving Smoke an end. The performances are top-notch, so is the production and the songs. However, it feels like it could have been trimmed down 20 minutes for sure to make it leaner. Still, it's one of the best 2025 movies released thus far. What did you think of Sinners, and who was your favorite, Stax or Smoke? Let me know down in the comments. While you are there, press that like and subscribe button. And until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.